Thomas Sangma ula job sup yagi election banjit Lamphang shaking Dorbar Thawain ke Jylla namar ke jing bami kino ki kertong ke banikun persya ya na kebenta banjit Lamphang. Protem speaker na Lamphang Bashipor Timothy di Shira ula penmena haki yang Dorbar Thawain ba Thomas Sangma ula job sup yagi election Lamphang haba amshim nadan unu banikun persya. Hadin gani Menteri Rangba ke Jylla Konrad Kongkal Sangma rengkat bu Lamphang barem ke Jylla uba Charles Pengrup. Kilalit senran yang Thomas Sangma hak jeng nak Shimti ke Shuki Lamphang jong yang Dorbar Thawain ke Jylla. Kiam beli ke beli Shim bentah ke Dorbar kila ai ku beli Thomas Sangma ubala syajit ku mu Lamphang. Bat kila kit bok je un la ban penya ya ke Dorbar. Bat un long ubreu wan omisha aliang yunu. Thomas Sangma ude Lamphang ba katway jong ke Jylla Meghalaya. Bat udeiru MP barem ke Jylla.
A very proud moment for us. And having known you for so many years now, it's a real, at a personal level, it's a matter of great happiness for me to see you on the speaker's chair. And I'm sure, knowing the kind of person you are and the kind of work that you have done in the past, the fact that you have been in the parliament as a Rajya Sabha member, and all the experience that you have had, I'm sure that you will do complete justice to the post of the Speaker. And the kind of knowledge that you have gained in the last many years, seeing the proceedings of the House, seeing the proceedings of the Parliament, and also having experienced the proceedings in the past many years of parliaments in other countries. As you were a member of Rajya Sabha, I'm told that you have visited many parliaments across the world. I think all of this experience and all of this knowledge that you have gained will be of great importance and advantage to this House. And I'm sure that you will be able to completely raise the overall functioning and the way things have worked here, and improve the overall functioning of this House. We have discussed many times in the past how we have wanted to bring in reforms and how certain areas of improvements can be done. I'm sure that with this vast experience that you've had, I'm sure that you will be able to bring in a lot of change and a lot of improvement in the overall functioning of the House. I'm told also that you are already planning to have a training session for the newly elected MLAs. This is a very welcome step, as we have a lot of young MLAs with us and a lot of new MLAs with us, and I'm sure that they will be looking forward to going through this training session on how we can ensure that as legislatures and elected members, we can do justice and ensure that we contribute maximum to the overall functioning of this House and obviously to the overall development of their constituencies.
It is also a matter of pride and eminence for this august House, where you will now be presiding over a legislature where Shri A.T. Mondal, Shri Medba Lingdo, and I form a triumvirate of past speakers. This is a feature that distinguishes itself as a record of sorts. Honorable Speaker, I must also add that as collaborative members of the Public Accounts Committee in the recently concluded 10th Legislative Assembly, your contributions in the matters pertaining to the reports of the CAG have benefited immensely in streamlining the workings of the different departments of the government. As Honorable Speaker, much is expected about the manner in which the proceedings of the House are conducted, and therein lies the question on everybody's mind. about the role of Speaker and party politics. It is often expected that the Speaker, aside from duties pertaining to the rules and procedure of conduct of business, also has to act as a peacemaker that unites warring factions through his endeavors at creating parliamentary diplomacy.
Today, you won again on an NPP ticket. The only difference being that today you are non-political personality, another form of NPP. Sir, as we enter this house today, when we entered this hall, we didn't have a father figure. In the sense that we didn't have a referee. At this moment, we do have a referee, and I'm privileged to say that you, that referee. Anyone else can doubt because your name is Thomas. When you say Thomas, go back to the Bible. The one trait of Thomas was he had all the qualities of a leader. But finally they said, doubting Thomas. Everyone doubts. But sir, when you entered the house this morning, I know you didn't have any doubts.
Sitting here in the speaker's chair. So my first priority will be to ensure that I am able to do justice, be fair and in all the dealings of this, in all the proceedings of this house. That will be my priority. And secondly, as most of the members have mentioned today, that we need to shift to the new assembly premises. So that will also be, is going to be one of my priorities to ensure that the assembly building and all the other facilities are completed at the earliest possible.
Point of discussion that there will be an opposition alliance or united opposition, whatever they call.
That is for the parties sitting in the opposition bench to decide. That's what I feel. Otherwise, there may not be an opposition at all. As I said earlier, I'm in consultation with legal experts. That they have not come back to me. As soon as they come out with some proper guidance or some consultations, I can only express my views.
But in the rule, what did it say about the leader?
I think the rule says that it has to be a tenth or 1/10 of the strength of the house, and also if there is an opposition alliance, it should be at least 10 members.
We have also seen that there are many young legislators who have been elected recently.
Yes.
Do you think that you should conduct training for them because they are first time?
Yes. I am already in touch with one organization from Delhi. We are Parliamentary Research Society. We are PRS, which is known as PRS. So I have already discussed with them, and they are willing to come out with a orientation program or especially particularly to the newly elected members, which will also give them some insights into how the parliamentary proceedings are done, how the members should conduct themselves. So I'm in the process of initiating this kind of program for hopefully before the budget session starts, at least a one-day program or through VC or physical training also, at least one day. Then later on, maybe after the budget session over, because time is so short now, after the budget session, we will have a proper training program for them, an orientation program for them.
Ka ïing Dorbar hakasni palai kalakan mau buram ru iki arngut ki MLA barem ke Jylla ki bala khlak no ki bakentup yuba HDR lengdo ubalong MLA barem ke Soyong baduba AH Scott lengdo ubalong MLA barem ka Jayau constituency. Ki dekhot jong ïing Dorbar ki lapan pawe ke jing sengusi bat pen pawe ke jing sengulem syaki bahayeng ki beladu no ikni ki arngut ki rangba kemudian ke benta ke bakrau hak ban no yau senyang syaki emlang salang bat ke Jylla hi baro gawai.
So I would